Hello there, everybody. This is No Name 117 Spore, and today I am back with more Rule Waves 2. Yeah, hello there, Nuclear. Hello, Flying Fortress, and hello, G-Man. How's it going, everyone? We are in the middle of fighting Britain and France here, and oh man, I forgot to pull up my calculator. So give me. Actually, that's a perfect blocking screen. So, yep, there we go. I got my calculator up just in case I need it for whatever reason. I probably won't this live stream. I don't usually need it, but I don't want the search bar ever showing here. And if it does show, that means I have to do video editing, which I don't like doing. So yes, here we go. Good news is we're 3 turns out from getting La Speza, a 8-plane aircraft carrier. So not great, but that should be a group of fighters. Or an extra group of fighters we can get up. And then it's, 3 to 4 turns for a bunch of destroyers and corvettes, and then 5 and 6 on the rest. SNT Studio fit fully full setup was defunct. What the? Okay, what? What did I miss last time besides the great RNG? It was mostly that great RNG which got us out of a terrible, terrible situation. The other thing you missed was we sank 3 British, or not French battle cruisers. These 3. All 3 of the Dunkirks we sank last time. 8 planes are better than none, yes. But again, the main thing was the RNG, which took out Agamemnon, Collingwood, Renown, and which one was the 4th? New Zealand. Where we were getting our asses handed to us and they won. So we're... Unfortunately, after that engagement, both Dante Alighieri and Amerigo Vespucci are damaged, which is, these are our 2 strongest warships. The 2 we're kind of counting on. Drag to type thing that mobile devices have. Okay. Okay. Tor. But we're Italy. We're Italy. We're not Japan. We're Italy. Meatball. No. Yeah. So these 2 are a little bit hurt. We'll get Dante back next month. Vespucci back the month after that, which is weird because Dante was more damaged than Vespucci was. Pasta. Yeah. That's weird, because... okay, maybe it's not so weird, because what happened with Vespucci was Vespucci's machinery and turrets took all the damage. She was not in heavy danger of sinking. However, both of her aft turrets were destroyed, and her machinery was very heavily damaged. Alighieri didn't take much machinery or turret damage. However, she almost sank. So yeah, that makes sense. Translate tor into Italian. Oh god. Yeah, so someone do that. And the battle cruisers are fine, because the battle cruisers did well, and Lepanto and Vetter Pisani each got to detonate a ship. Anyway, we are going to have to go on to the next month, try to get some of these ships done. Our budget situation is fine for now. We currently have the advantage in the Mediterranean, but I'm not really in much of a position to exploit it without more of the British Navy being sunk. Or at the very least, without our 2 super battleships coming back into service. And I probably want to try to wait maybe 4 months for all those ships to complete. I will not accept. I will accept. Okay, they will accept that one too. Oh, it doesn't change? That's lame. Alright, so this looks like a CA engagement, or cruiser battle, which is... one thing I forgot to check is what ships does France have? So in terms of battleships, they have the Indomptables, which are... okay, they... I mean, I did just say okay, but that's a lot of belt armor. Along with Friedland, which is a little newer. Oh, very, very well armed. Solferino. Rin and Colbert. Hold on. Colbert's modern. Why would you build that when you had all the other ones? France. Are you stupid? And then Lille, which, is decent. But in terms of CAs, oh, they actually do have some modern heavy cruisers, which are decently well armed. So this could be tougher than I thought it would be. Because we have 2 heavy cruisers here with Regina Elena and Carlo Alberto. But yeah, it's actually going to be tough. France has built cruisers. Oh, good news is we have Varese, and it is going to be daytime soon, so I am going to ready up the torpedo bombers. Phone. Nothing I care about. My phone just sometimes buzzes and I check it real quickly. So Ancona should hopefully release planes somewhat soon, or release some float planes somewhat soon. As soon as the scout planes start flying, we'll be able to... Yeah. It's time to launch float planes. Thank you, Ancona. Old Bari class cruiser now converted over. Alright, so now, look at this. Look at all the recon we have in this area. Oh, something's found something else. We got a report. We aren't reporting any warship. Oh, we're reporting something there. So I'm going to launch my strike. Yeah. Hopefully other bases start launching their strike too. I'm going to order you guys up to 20 knots. Because you guys can move decently fast without being at huge risk. Okay, we are reporting a heavy cruiser in the region. And now sightlines are full. We are launching aircraft. Reporting a battle cruiser? Battle cruiser? That's a little concerning, if that is true. I don't think it's true. But if it is true, that is very concerning. Good news is we have a lot of scouting reports over these guys. And hopefully our airstrike should be going out from Ancona. Well, not Ancona, Varese. Unfortunately, Marco Polo is down for a bit. Oh yes, the Cauldron of Fire known as the Med. Yep. I made it a bit less Cauldron of Fiery here because of limited airbase size, but it's still going to be very much a Cauldron of Fire. Are these... Oh, they're... Yes, 9 torpedo bombers right at the point of contact. Yep. That is an enemy CA. It looks like they're shooting at Brindisi, one of our light cruisers. Okay, come on. Nothing. We didn't lose any torpedo bombers, which is good. But it looks like that their CA was just able to dodge everything. I'm hoping that our air bases send out an airstrike here soon. Genoa is taking hits. That is a 10-inch hit on her forward turret and has caused some structural damage, which is not good. However, Carlo Alberto is now in range with a full broadside on the Genoa. Now the Genoa is faster than going carriers or battleships. Probably more battleships in the Mediterranean. I think I do want a couple carriers still. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, I probably want a couple. I mean, I'll still have some carriers, but I think I want to go majority battleships. Because carriers are expensive and, you know, it's the Mediterranean and you can just base aircraft out of all the air bases here. That being said, though, it might be more efficient to go carriers because that means that you have your aircraft with you wherever. With land-based air, you know, you're covering, you know, here. You're covering each of these individual locations, but if your battle's around here, you only get the aircraft in, you know, this area. You know, this set of air bases here might be all that's relevant even in the late game, which means that all of these aircraft are basically wasted in the engagement. So there is definitely some thought to go with aircraft carriers here. Nice, we scored a 10-inch hit on the French CA. It is 1v2. Unfortunately, so far the one is winning. Oh, that's going to be us winning now. That's 2 hits. It looks like we have disabled the forward turret. Got something else down here. Yeah, now we're landing. Nope, I am fighting Britain and France. Flying Fortress. It's not just Britain. This is France we're going up against here. Which is annoying that we have to fight them both. The current hope, though, is that we eventually can try to bleed them dry. Okay. Now, if we look below this, we can see that something... Oh, no. Never mind. I thought that it exploded, but it hadn't. It was just the seal being unidentified. Never mind. I thought I was going to be able to celebrate there, but no, I just looked at the screen, and, that was, not true, and my phone buzzed, and is it something stupid? It's the event. I don't care about that event. Okay, so good news is Gaiden is definitely hurt. We do want to be a little careful here. We're starting to get a little close to it. And should be wary of torpedoes. Now that being said, these are going to be French torpedoes and not British torpedoes. British torpedoes have so far shown to be very deadly. French torpedoes, not as much. I'm going to ready the strike on Varese. Did we send a torpedo bomber out as recon? We probably did. That was probably not a smart idea. Hopefully we can cripple this thing and then get some torpedo bombers on it. Oh no, there's just one torpedo bomber ready there. So it must have been repairing or something. I'll ready it up right now too. So that must be from land-based air. We are continuing to hit this ship, though, which is good. Watch out for France and you posted the results. Yes! Yeah, you did. France, their tension ticked up, and they lost. Or, not they lost. Their tension ticked up, and they declared war. Nothing I could do. There was no event, no event which I could have changed, which would have prevented that. There was nothing I could change to prevent that. Other than if I had done the original diplomacy of getting into this war better. That's the only thing I could have changed. Actually, you know what? We are winning this engagement right now. I'm just hoping to get those planes up and running soon. Oh. Yeah, that's a land-based airstrike right there. Cool. Oh, it's on fire. That's good. I'm gonna wait for that last additional torpedo bomber to come up. Which we did like 3 to 4 turns, I think. Maybe 5. Is it now? How soon until that last torpedo bomber is ready? Yep, there we go. Coordinated strike, target any. It's kind of turning away. I'm going to launch in that direction. I mean, Varese is over here, so we're going to be able to launch him immediately. Oh, another torpedo bomber strike coming in. The fax is slowed. Careful of the destroyers. All our light anti-aircraft guns are... Or their light anti-aircraft guns are hitting our torpedo bombers. Got a medium bomber strike coming in too. But so far we can't hit anything. Torpedo bombers, do your job. Yeah, it seems like right now they only work against battleships and battle cruisers. That seems to be the trend I'm noticing. The good news is this Gaiden is really badly damaged. Did I hit something before I scrap you? Yeah. Alright, so now the torpedo bombers... Okay, that's the land-based air flight returning home. Has Varese launched her strike yet? I saw that medium bomber strike too, but I don't know if they went for anything. There's Varese's strike. And you start shooting those pilots to make sure what happens. They know what happens when they miss torps. At this point, yeah. Okay then, they no longer need to torpedo that ship. I thought that it happened several turns ago, but in fact it happens now. Thank you, RNGesus. Now we just gotta figure out how to punch through this destroyer screen to hit their light cruiser over here. No, I do not want to close. Okay, so that destroyer is in a little annoying of a position, which is why I'm trying to do these maneuvers. But yeah, punching through the destroyer screen is always a difficult task, because that destroyer's gotta have launched torpedoes at us. Although hopefully our, rapid movements have made those torpedoes miss. And it looks like they have. Oh, hey, our torpedo bombers are here. You got here a little late, guys. Wait, they have enemy aircraft up? What the where? Okay, which enemy aircraft squadron are we looking at? Oh no, it's probably against something up here. Probably got aircraft flying out of Nice. Nice. We need to attempt to detonate every single enemy ship so that we can win this war at this point, yeah. Okay, yeah, they're level bombing a corvette. Yes. Rescue survivors. Our torpedo bombers are going after... Oh, they must have left. So how fast are the French CLs at this point? If we're looking at us facts, those are 29 knots, so it can very much outrun us. Alright, so we have this crippled destroyer here. I think it's just going to be best to put her down. We can move at only 26 knots at the moment because of damage to Carlo Alberto from the... probably mostly the submerged torpedo flat hit. At this point, just fire your main guns at the Focanel. Oh hey, we have planes approaching enemy ships. I think those are the medium bombers. Yeah, they're not gonna hit anything. Yeah, our torpedo bomber strike has, of course, missed everything. And unfortunately, these cruisers can't run down modern cruisers. Colonial intentions. Well, our colony got taken, so I don't know if we will. I think the general goal is Mediterranean dominance. As Italy, that's what you play for. Okay, yep, there we go. Now we're landing hits on her. The heavily damaged Focano class. I think the other one is getting maybe a little too close. Or the other destroyer we saw leaving this way is getting maybe a little too close to France. I don't want to risk it with these ships. Focano class is down. Good shooting. Hold fire. Actually, is she down? Let's just confirm it. Yeah, she's down. So right now, just kind of sit over to the side of it. Wait till she actually sinks. Yes to all. And yes. Hey, you know what? Those guys are coming back up at us. Hold on. We gotta make sure. We gotta make sure that they don't get anything out of this. Why did it send it? I was gonna see if you're gonna have colonial intentions, carriers might help. Ah! Yeah, that is a possibility. Oh, we got something near the battery over here. The 4-inch coastal battery. It's not that big of a battery. Go 20 knots, actually. But we do... There we go. There's the enemy cruiser still sitting in this area. And looks like we're currently not launching anything at it. But if we can push it into the coast, we might actually be able to catch it. Do gotta get around this little island. I don't know what it's called. If somebody wants to hop on Google Earth and look it up, That would be nice to know the names of all these little islands in the area. Okay. Max class is running up in the direction of La Speza. But these guys are attacking a destroyer. Okay. So they found one of the destroyers over here and are now level bombing it. So La Speza is moving, or not La Speza, so the Sfax is moving really quickly. Sicily and Corsica. Yep, Corsica's here. Sicily's here. This is Sardinia. This is a little island somewhere between Corsica and Italy. Alright, currently we are shooting at the Sfax with our lead guns. But unfortunately that's only 2 10-inch guns per ship, and that thing's going to be quick. We are reporting it moving at nearly 30 knots, so I kinda can't go broadside here, because I have to hit it. I have to land some sort of hit to slow it down. Actually, hopefully we can chase it into a mine. Wait, we're catching it? What? It must be changing direction enough that it's slowing down. I'm gonna order a slight turn this way. Nope. There we go, 5-inch hit on it. Does it have torpedo tubes? It has 2 submerged torpedo tubes, so I should be careful of it, but it's probably not that risky. Okay. We do just kinda have to keep shooting at it. Alright, so we no longer have any torpedoes. Let's go heavy. Any target. Launch over here. Decoordinate the strike. Launch. Okay, we are running low on ammunition. We just need to hit it, though. Or, there might have been fuel. I don't know. I don't know if that was ammunition or fuel. We kind of not very believable for it to be ammunition, since it is just the forward turret firing right now. You know, if we stay on the current course and it stays on its current course, it's going to be chased into a minefield. Nope. Careful of the maneuver we pull. Yes, I would like to adjust the target. Just over here. Swerve back in and chase it. We got something targeting something. Okay, those are enemy patrol bombers bombing a destroyer over there? What? That's odd. Okay. Actually, one thing I probably should do is try to get some fighters at Imperia. That might be a good idea given the location of Nice and Toulon and those places. So the good news is we have scored a couple 5-inch hits on her, and hopefully that slowed her down somewhat. Slowed her down enough to where our CAs can, in fact, catch her. Okay, careful of this maneuver. Okay, we are scoring secondary hits. There you go, primary hits. Good shots. Good shots. She's not in a leading position right now to fire a torpedo at us. And we have planes approaching her. We've shot her up a bunch. We are reporting a bomb hit. Nicely done, torpedo bombers. You have hit something as soon as you expended all of your torpedoes. It just took them not using torpedoes to score the hit, you see? There we go, 5-inch hits. Looks like Genoa has maybe caught her out on the other side. She has slowed down a lot. She's going 15 knots. I mean, she did just maneuver a bunch. That pilot gets to eat tonight. Very much so. He's the only one who will. The others will starve. Yeah, we're scoring a lot of hits on this cruiser. Okay then. That's over. Good job. Good job, Carlo Alberto class heavy cruisers. Yeah, that helped. That really helped pay for these ships. How many aircraft losses did we took 18, they took 10. We lost all of our stops. They lost all their stops. Nobody shot anyone down. Got another CVL to kill them. Too late! Too late! You still want them shot for no torpedo hits? Nah, they scored a bomb hit. They're good. So, the French heavy cruiser Du Petit Trois was sunk. Took multiple 10-inch shell hits, 6-inch shell hits. So yeah, we're seeing all the damage was on fire at this point. We're scoring a lot more hits. Looks like we didn't penetrate the belt at 12,000 yards. Rudder damaged at about 9,500 yards. And then Regina Elena blew her up with a 10-inch shell. 42 medium hits. Yeah, we shot her a lot. Tage took 22 medium hits before exploding. And looks like somebody lied about their bomb hit. Yeah, that dude faked it. So somebody lied about that bomb hit. There was no bomb hit scored. Sorry, Torpedo Bomber Squadron, you are starving tonight. Loads pistol. Yep. Looks like no food. Yep. Superstructure hit that extended, 6-inch near miss. It looks like the initial ones are actually near misses. Hull hit belt extended, 6-inch near miss. So there we go. Here's where we're starting to land all the 10-inch shell hits. Torpedoes or submerged torpedo flat hit from a 6-inch shell. Multiple 6-inch hits here, which are going to do stuff against light cruisers. So I was happy to have even the secondaries hitting the ship, because I know that the secondaries would do significant damage to her. And then here we kind of get into the phase where we're really shooting her up. Okay, there she is, evading air attack. So yeah, it was just a false bomb report. No bomb hit her. It looks like the light cruiser Genoa detonated the ship with a 5-inch shell at the very end. Although, you know, Carlo Alberto and especially Regina Elena ripped her to shreds. Destroyer Yatagan of the Focano class. She was taking 6-inch hits. Yeah, she did launch a torpedo at us. She had already launched all of her torpedoes by the time we killed her. Looks like Genoa gets the pilot's food. Yep. Crews of Genoa and Regina Elena especially get the pilot's food. Carlo Alberto did fine, though. I mean, look at all the hits she scored. Even if she didn't get the flash fires, she still did significant damage. So yeah, her crews are very much getting to eat, too. I mean, ships which didn't have the opportunity to do anything, I mean, their crews are going to get to eat. It's just, if you have the opportunity to do anything and don't, at this point, you should probably starve. So, that kind of, screws over the crew of, Gaisip Garibaldi a lot. Okay, so we lost this merchant because they boarded and scuttled it. We lost this merchant because they boarded and scuttled it, you know, before they lost everything. Genoa took a single 10-inch hit from Du Petit Trois, which did some damage, but not much. Focano made it to port after multiple 6-inch hits. That was probably the yeah, one of these two was the second one we saw retreating. This one we hit twice, and there were 2 near misses as well, but it just wasn't, you know, wasn't anything. And then Brindisi took a single 6-inch hit from Tage. Yeah, that did nothing. I kind of want to see the hit percentage chance. Regina Elena got a 2.14 hit percentage. I know Alberto got a 1.85. So, still not very good. Looks like the French ship did outshoot us slightly. But, you know, we still got the kill in the end. Plus, you know, that hit percentage, we were in a tail chase with the French light cruiser, so that didn't help our hit percentage. So we were probably still out shooting it, actually, thinking about it now. Alright, leave scenario. We get a victory point. We get to name the battle. France is not happy. Aircraft types. We have a torpedo bomber request we have a torpedo bomber request to replace all the terrible ones. We could start investigating the possibility of invading something in the Mediterranean. Probably next turn though, because I want to wait for Vespucci to become active. Actually, no. I'm probably gonna need to wait for Marco Polo to become active again. Cruiser action up near Corsica, I will accept. Proves invasion capability. No, I do not want to assign more aircraft automatically. Ooh, better float plane scout. New torpedo bomber. Max speed's better. Range is worse. Firepower's worse. Bomb load's the same. Max speed being better. Range is a little worse. But I think I want it. That max speed is good. That max speed is good enough to make up for that range disadvantage. Our monthly balance is going up, but our funds are going down. Okay. How many ships do they have here? Not many. Invade Cyprus. Aspeza has finished her reconstruction. Those destroyers are back. Only Navy can win this war. Oh, awesome. We've improved our current existing torpedo bomber even more, and now it has much better range. Fuel shortage. Damn it. Are we blockaded yet? No. No, we are not. Air groups. Sevilla, La Spezia. You are just going to get a fighter air unit. How about you do a 1920 start? I need to at some point. That would be a fun campaign. I've done one off of the campaign, but I haven't done, or not off the campaign, off of Twitch, but I haven't done one on Twitch yet. And good news is we got, Antonio Cassino done, as well as one of our Iraquitos refitted into a another destroyer, which can actually serve alongside us. So our destroyer issue is finally getting resolved. We are going for Cyprus. I'll accept. Attack enemy ships in general. Oh, hey, we have allied Russian ships. Cool. What do we have? We have the battlecruiser Lepanto, along with a bunch of destroyers in Genoa as well as Ancona. The aircraft here, it's going to be concerning because they have these places, we have these places. So it's not a terrible battle location. It is pretty balanced. Yes, launch float planes. We're reporting our... Yep, we found something. Okay. Actually, go to 20 knots. I don't want you exhausting your engines yet. Okay, Genoa is currently being shot at by the enemy battlecruiser. This is very likely to be Lille. So Lepanto versus Lille is an interesting engagement, because I'm not entirely sure which way that'll go. On paper, Lille should win. However, this is Lepanto we're talking about. You guys are currently being a screen for Ancona. You are going to go to being a screen for Lepanto now. You are going to go to being a support unit for Lepanto. How soon until night? It's just morning. Alright. So, we can turn two directions here. And I think I'm going to turn south. Wait, how many battlecruisers are we going up against? Why are there three? Why are there three ships? This is... Why are there three? Yep, that's Lille. Run the fuck away. No, this is not what I wanted to see. Why? Britain is providing them with battle cruisers. Destroyer rush right now. Turn away. Yes, this is the middle finger right here. Cancel the destroyer rush. We just need to get our destroyers between us and them. In which case, I'm probably going to want to actually go in this direction. Okay. I think Ancona is probably what's going to be lost here. However, if we're smart about this, and we force them to turn around constantly, it is always possible. Oh, come on. Oh, we got torpedoes underway. Come on. Nice shot! Okay, those miss. So, she's now circling. She's circling back to fight us, or no? Because we just need to get out of here. So, that is a loss. However, that is a successful disengagement. It looks like. And we're going to start trending south at 26 knots now. So they have cap up, apparently, in that location. Oh, that ship's damaged. Alright. Go to 20 knots now. RNG was on your side there a bit. Ancona, you can go 22. You're probably picking up a float plane. Where are the Russian ships? Normally I'd guess a destroyer, but it looks like it keeps trying to give me Russian ships and then I never get any. And then it gives me these hilariously unfair engagements like this. No. Not right now. Let me get rid of the Discord ping. There we go. Now that's not going to show on screen. As we're running away. Go to cruise speed. So, successful disengagement. And the Lil is definitely damaged. Go check Corn 00. Oh yeah, I should. Nope. Not there. So yeah. Oh. We must have an airstrike out, or they have an airstrike out against us. Because we've ticked past the time elapsed, or the normal time elapsed. And we're still kind of swarming this area with aircraft. I'm not getting involved in that battle. One battle cruiser, especially Lepanto, versus 3 of theirs is not... It's not a risk I want to take. Yeah. They won because they got their convoy through. We lightly damaged Lil. Oh, we didn't even... Stop misreporting torpedo hits and bomb hits on all the ships, guys! Can you be any more competent? We only scored a total of 3 13-inch hits on it, and it barely did anything. Okay, so her 15-inch guns are -1, though. That might... Lepanto versus her might not actually be that bad of a thing. So that destroyer took medium damage. You took a hit. No food for the TT crew. Like, I'm fine if you miss your torpedo. If you say that you hit a torpedo and miss it. Oh my god, they had an actual battle division out too. Consisting of 2... What? And then... Yeah, Illustrious with 16-inch quality 0 guns. I mean, she's not very well protected, but still scary. And then Lion, also with 16-inch quality 0 guns. Yeah, that was a... This is the force we got against this. That was a... It was a bad idea to even try to accept that battle. Hey, destroyers are here. New torpedo bomber prototypes are ready. So we just got like 2 new torpedo bombers, which are interesting. So these new ones don't have as good of a bomb load. Speed-wise, though, this top one's pretty good. Range-wise, this bottom one's better. This top one's the best in terms of speed, so I'll develop it as well. Oh hey, better medium bomber version. But it can't carry a torpedo. Aircraft types. Let's get another fighter. Even though we did just get a fighter this year. Firepower and speed, how about? Yeah, damn, the fuel shortage is hurting us though, even though we do have a dominance in the Mediterranean. But we will be getting 4 more destroyers and another corvette back, and I can put these additional corvettes here on trade protection and give us even more, and then we'll be in the black again next month with all of these destroyers coming back into service. It's 6 turns until we get our proper CVL done, and hopefully, is Marco Polo back? Yeah, Marco Polo is back. We have all 3 carriers in service. Yes, invasion battle, except they decline. Convoy attack, yeah, sure. Okay, do we actually have any Russian ships? Oh, come on! Let's do one in support of land combat. Oh, hey. What do we get? Destroyers. The exact... Nope, this is not a battle I want to fight. This is not a battle I want to fight. It's a bad idea. Support force. Status. Disengage. Just run to roads. This is a bad idea. This is in every possible way a bad idea. I check 00. They weren't there last time. I didn't bother checking here. Do we have any Russian destroyers here? Do we have any in the support force? Nope. It's just 1 destroyer. But yeah, no, this is not... It's not a battle we can afford to take. We cannot afford to be fighting with our destroyers at the moment in these sorts of engagements. So, unfortunately, we have to abandon this one. Now, what's probably going to happen is Britain's just going to come down here, and they're going to be very angry. And, if that happens, then they're probably just going to immediately stop the invasion unless we can have it happen. There's no way I can support it this turn because this is a stupid mission. This is the exact sort of mission I did not want to take. It's just way too risky. Oh, airstrikes must be out. Is that an airstrike? Yeah. Oh, they had 2 light cruisers as well. Yep, there was no way we were winning that. If we look at the ship details... Actually, we had more points, but I'm guessing that's due to aircraft in the region. Yep, that's a lot of victory points for them. Damn it. Please be a turbine. Please be a turbine. Or a, is that one of the turbines, or no? Oh, come on. Oh, come on! We just lost 3 destroyers. At least one of them was a turbine, but... Ah! Why? So if we look at the most recent, which would be 1928, look at 1920. If we look at all the 1928s, then we should be able to figure out which ones were which. So we lost a turbine there. That was one of our 800 tonners, and that was a brand new Antonio Casino. Damn it! We just lost 3 destroyers due to stupid bullshit. That one probably hadn't even finished working up yet. Benedito Brin's out for a couple months. It's not too terrible. So the invasion was successful, but we need to defend this turn and get some more Iroquois into service. Half of me wants to resume construction on Marsala, half of me doesn't. I want to keep the funds for more invasions, probably Egypt. Battleship engagement, battle in support of land combat, we'll accept. Cruiser action over at Rhodes, we'll accept. Enemy coastal raid over here, we'll accept. Alright, so whatever this enemy culture rate is, we have Garibaldi, Lepanto, and Pisani. In terms of CVLs, we only get fuck you, game! Fuck you, that's the worst CVL you could have given me. Out of the 3 CVLs I have, let's just only give him fighters. Alright, fine then. You are a cap CVL, and yet you're like, oh, we'll just send this one out to support this. No, that's stupid. Stupid. Whoever ordered these decisions is an absolute utter moron. Anyway, you guys probably should form up on the battle cruisers as a core group. And I assume you guys are a scout. Yes. So good news is that we have Lepanto, Vetter, Pisani, and almost completely useless. Hopefully Lepanto and Vetter Pisani should be able to do some good stuff here. We have reports. 1 battlecruiser over here. I don't know if this is France or Britain we're fighting. I'm hoping that Messina can launch some aircraft. Do we have aircraft at Messina at the moment? It's actually probably something I should check. Actually, La Spesa, who are you providing cap for? Provide cap to Garibaldi. And as soon as, like, if we get spotted by aircraft, since they're likely to have CVLs out here too as well, then, you know, we take our cap and, yeah. Oh, that is, we have 9 torpedo bombers from Toronto. Interesting. So Toronto has strikes, but not, I might have not put any at Messina. Alright, we got targets. Alright. I need to turn up north because that's where our carrier is located. Nope. Okay, stay on course. This is the French battlecruiser Lille. Alright, so now Lepanto and Vetter Pisani are within range, so we should actually be able to do something to it. Yep, there we go. Vetter Pisani has scored a hit. Yeah, I did. Deploying SW countermeasures. Can we detonate the BC? Hopefully. We have an additional ship sighted over here, trailing behind. Uncertain of what it is. This is a good time for a destroyer rush. Right now, given the course it's on. Really good feeling right now. Don't jinx it. Oh, that's an AV. Good. Good report. Nice shooting. Nice shooting. Lepanto has scored 2 hits. Guys, if Garibaldi has taken a hull pass-through, but it's nothing major. Have you scored any hits yet? You have not scored any hits. How many rounds have you fired, Lepanto? You have fired 53 and scored 4 hits. Vetter Pisani, you have scored 45 and scored 3 hits. Yeah! Yeah, that's normal. That's pretty normal. Okay, we scored a hit on the Lille, or 2 hits on the Lille from Lepanto. There we go, Lepanto gets another hit. Lille is turning around. Garibaldi has taken a turret hit, and the aft turret is destroyed. Not like they were using it anyways. Regina Elena has now scored 2 10-inch hits on the Lille. We've crossed its T. Look at this. What the fuck knocked our gun? 13-inch hit on the Lille. Good. That's another 10, another 13-inch hit. There we go. Now we're landing. Now we're landing a lot. That's a lot of hit. Oh, it fired torpedoes at us. It fired torpedoes at Garibaldi. They missed, but yeah, it did fire them. It only has 2 submerged torpedoes. That's a little odd. Pisani has scored more 13-inch hits. We are reporting heavy damage on the Lille. It is on, or she's on fire. You scored a hit, Garibaldi! Congratulations! You did something! This is the first hit you scored in 96 rounds! Yeah, yeah. There's a Garibaldi takes a hit. There we go. There's Lepanto and Pisani firing. Yep. This thing's dead. This thing is just dead at this point. Oh, we have destroyers launching torpedoes. Wait, no. Better Pisani's launching a torpedo. There we go. We do have a destroyer launching a torpedo. I think it's dead. Not yet. Not yet. It's just dead in the water. And incapable of shooting at us. I think. Is that right? Yeah, it's still up. Or don't get hit by your own torps. I swear, Confinza, if you miss this shot... There we go. Oh, fucking hell. Of course. Of course. Actually, not terrible. Yeah, how fast can you go? 0 knots. You guys are going to... Let's move this back out there. Shoot at the AV and turn this way. Yeah, you need to just turn around, head to Messina. She'll probably flood, if she can't get it. Oh yeah, her flooding's bad. Right now. Now she's limiting flooding. It is at 3. So hopefully we can get her home. So the Lil is like 100% dead at this point. I want to hit the AV if I can. I want to cancel the flotilla attack order right now. You should target the AV. Okay, how fast can you move? It's still 0 knots. Unhurt. Yep, okay, now one of you is actually shooting at... Nope, now you're not. That is Vetter Pisani, which is shooting at the AV. Which destroyer force has La Massa as a part of her? You do. That is Division 47. You need to detach and go home. And took 6 torpedoes. No, it's sinking. It's sinking already. It's dead. It's pretty much confirmed dead. It's just... Yeah, it probably has torpedo defense, but it's sinking. You can tell if a ship is sinking if you click on... Okay, so if you hover over it, you can get this little inset image, and you can do that on any ship. So, you know, Confianza right there. But if you go to an enemy ship and right-click, and it says the speed is 3 knots, that means that the ship is sinking. So it's in the... It's not sunk, but it's sinking. I'm really hoping La Massa can get her machinery repaired before she go... Or, she needs to get her machinery repaired and try to go home at this point. Because otherwise she's dead. But, you know, right now we have Navy to run down. Oh, we have scored a hit. That is a 15-inch shell from Garibaldi. Good shooting. There you go. 15-inch shells from Garibaldi are landing on the AV. Oh, that's all in the Lil. Okay, go a little more broadside. Yeah, there you go. Vetter Pisani scoring hits. Yes to all. Rescue survivors. Are you still incapable of moving? That destroyer is going to get sunk because she can't move. Wow. We're hitting one of the Focanos, too. Careful. Oh my god. Detonate the AV. That would be nice. I don't think it'll happen. This Focano is pretty damaged too, so we might be able to take out an enemy destroyer here, which is revenge for a destroyer we're... Actually, they might be able to get her flooding under control. That would be funny if she's just... Her flooding is under control, but she can't move. The AV's on fire. That's exceptionally good news. Okay. Don't let them escape. Nope, they can't. They're not going to be able to outrun us. I'm more worried about torpedoes at this point from the 2 destroyers. Oh, La Masa is moving. I'm gonna go back and just make sure she gets to port, because I'm pretty certain the AV is dead at this point. Yeah, let's make sure La Masa gets to port. Yeah, that's a dead AV. It's not dead yet, but it's crippled. It's sinking. It's going to sink. I want to get my destroyer back to port. Yeah, sure. Launch float planes. You turn around. You gotta head to Messina. Actually, you know what? We'll go cruise speed. You go to Messina. We're not gonna go into port. We're gonna try to run our ship into port, and then we're gonna escape. Because I need to get my destroyer out of here alive. You know, we cannot afford to be taking destroyer losses in this war. So this is very much a case of do this or lose the ship, and I'm not going to lose the ship if I can so help it. You know, I'm pretty certain we have sunk 2 French ships here. We've sunk at least 1. Oh yeah, this is going to go into port now. All right. Everything into port. No. Oh, she's turned around. Why? Nope. Okay, come on. She's rejoining with her division. Go 10 knots then. Just get into Messina. So close. Yes to all. Yes to all. There we go. We're in. We're in port. That's annoying. 2 CLs damaged, and yep, now our force is in port. The enemy has not achieved their objective, and we did get that destroyer out. So we did do this without losing a ship. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have 3 damaged ships, 3 damaged lighter ships. But I think it's more worth preserving the destroyer right now than sinking the AV, since the AV isn't particularly useful in a combat role. But, you know, I think the AV's dead. If you light ships like that on fire, they usually burn out, and she probably had a lot of extensive flooding from the massive number of hits she took. So I'm guessing we've sunk her. But there's a chance that the AV's gonna survive this, and I'll be surprised and unhappy. I don't think we sank a destroyer, though. Confirmed, we sank the AV. Did that without losing a ship. So Lille was sunk. 2,228 flooding by the end. Yeah, that's what torpedoing the thing incredible or an absurd amount of times will do. That's how much flooding it had at the end. We just kept torpedoing it, and the flooding just kept going up. Okay, so we were scoring 13-inch hits. It looks like mostly from Vetter Pisani. There's one from Carlo Arbono. There's some from Lepanto. So you can see we're landing a lot of 10 and 13-inch hits here, just over and over again. And you know, we're doing some damage. It doesn't look like we're doing too much at this point in time. Critical hit, 2 adjacent turrets damaged from Lepanto. Our spreads. A lot of 10-inch hits there from Carlo Roberto and Regina Elena. No one's going hungry or being shot today. Then nope, nobody's going hungry or being shot today. Especially the crews of that destroyer, which made it home despite taking a torpedo hit. Okay, so Lepanto scored the 13-inch hit, which critical her machinery. God, look at the number of hits this thing took, though. 177 medium hits. So this thing was basically a Hulk, or sinking Hulk at sea, and we're just pumping shell after shell after shell into it. How many survivors were there? I don't know. If somebody wants to check that, you can check the stream afterwards. So there's the torpedo from Confianza. So where is... I want to see the 15-inch hit from Garibaldi. There it is. There's the 15-inch hit to the turret. That was Garibaldi's contribution. Critical hit, salt rudder under speed tanks. Structure hit. Splinters perforate uptakes. Are we past Confianza's torpedo now, or... Yeah, there we go. Torpedoes from Confianza. So those are the close couple. Yep, critical hit. And then it's sinking at 1216. And then if you want to see all the hits which happened after that. Oh, Lepanto hit it with the torpedo. Lepanto hit the corpse with the torpedo. Aw, that's nice. EM's rations for what's left of that crippled destroyer's crew. Yep. Actually have a chance to win this war. Yeah, possibly. I mean, we have lost our colony, but given the amount of damage we're causing them, yeah, we certainly have a chance. So Garibaldi took 4 15-inch hits, but, you know, tanked them pretty well. We sank their AV, so I was right that we had gotten it. So they could carry 12 aircraft. That's actually pretty decent. Ours can't carry that many, but ours are converted cruisers. So it's taking 15-inch... Or it took 15-inch hits from Garibaldi, and then it's taking 13-inch hits. There's another 15-inch hit. There's another 15-inch hit. Destroyed the turret. So at this point, it's... Fire is at 4 when we leave it, and its flooding's at 57. And it does not get its flooding under control. So I was right. We are reporting a French destroyer sunk, too! Nicely done! Who got detonated? Nope, nobody got detonated. Nicely done. I did not think we had gotten one of the Poconos, but we apparently had. So this one actually did launch torpedoes at Garibaldi. So that might have been... Yeah, those were probably the torpedoes we saw her dodge. 6-inch hits. Yeah, a lot of 6-inch hits there. Mostly from, it looks like, Lepanto, Vetter-Pisani, and Regina Elena, and then eventually she just sank. And they lost a submarine due to a mine, too! So La Massa, she took a torpedo hit from Pocono, and then got the flooding down, and repaired her machinery and got into port. How much? Okay, so she could have stayed afloat for a bit over an hour and a half. No, 102 minutes. 102 minutes until she would have sank. Syracusa collided while entering port. Livorno also collided while entering port. Casino took a 4-inch hit from the AV. Missouri took a 4-inch hit. And Rosnapilo took a 4-inch hit. Now, the other thing we need to check is, what is the hit percentage? Garibaldi has a 1.68 hit percentage. Now, let's check on Lepanto, who had a 5.8 hit percentage, and Vetter-Pisani, who had a 7.35 hit percentage. Regina Elena was sitting there with a 5.53 hit percentage as well, although Carlo Roberto was kind of low at 1.71. Oh, I'm sorry, my sinuses are bad today. So once again, Garibaldi's crew proves that they can't shoot worth shit. On the other hand, their crew quality is pretty bad. But yeah, it's the good crews right now are currently on Lepanto and Vetter-Pisani, who are actually of the battle cruiser squadron. It is these two ships which are pulling their weight, and Garibaldi is not pulling her weight despite being much better. But we get 2 prestige points, and the battle is won. 3 destroyers finish their reconstruction. Come on, continued operations. Awesome. Better steel quality. Cool. Fighting continues in Cyprus. I'm going to increase research back up to 8%. Because we actually have money now. As those additional destroyers are finishing up. What is production currently at? Are either of them going sub-heavy? Fuck you, France! Fuck you! Hello there, Adelina class. Give me 8. We are going to get that other Urquito back here soon. But we really need to get, honestly, invasion target, Egypt, at this point. It's going to cost us a bit. Convoy attack down near Egypt. No, the convoy attacks have not gone well for us. This one I will take, but... Okay, Russian allied ships join. They are not going to be here because naturally they won't. And it is naturally a destroyer battle. So we don't want to partake in this. Hey, support force. Just disengage. Like, I know we're letting these convoys get through, but we cannot afford to keep trying to fight these destroyer actions. Because every one of these destroyer actions is costing us. You know, the destroyers need to survive. Okay, we have successfully disengaged. If I can get a battle cruiser, you know, one thing I want to check. Does Egypt have any air bases right now? Port Said does. Alexandria does. And we'll actually check that in the tab after the battle. I want to see what these air bases are, what size they are, and how many aircraft they potentially have in the region. Because taking Egypt is going to be difficult. But I want to get a successful invasion of Egypt underway and take the Suez for us. Because that's kind of been the thing I've been playing for this war, is control the Suez. Gibraltar would also be a nice one to take. If we can. Yeah, they had 17 destroyers. So if we look, okay, so we have French batteries. So these are our air stations here. Okay, naval air station. Marseille. Nice. Does it say any? Actually, it would be an air base, right? For Egypt. Alexandria has a 40 aircraft airbase. Port Said also has a 40 aircraft airbase, so we should be very concerned about those. And Gibraltar has a 20. New torpedo bomber is ready. Regina Elena is unfortunately damaged. We can afford the current losses we're taking for another couple of turns. I will accept this. I will accept that, too. Okay, so we only have CLs, but it is a more winnable fight than just destroyers. Especially since we are close to our own territory, and it looks like we have a second cruiser division. The second cruiser division has Carlo Alberto in it, which is good, because we can use her to help. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Regina Elena in it, because Regina Elena is a bit damaged right now. And those are enemy ships right there. We have identified that as a seal of the Leander class. It does have centerline 6-inch guns. The 20 aircraft report is false. Hey, Carlo Alberto, you might want to get involved here. So, Brindisi and Livorno are of the Marsala class. They have 9 5-inch guns. They can get 8 to a side. So, this might be winnable. Presuming that we make sure that they target the CL division. And also presuming that the British destroyers don't wind up being absurdly good, like they always seem to. Hey, Carlo Alberto, thank you for getting involved. Hey, we are shooting the Leander, or one of the Leanders. Oh, the Leanders we should be careful of. They had side-mounted torpedo tubes. How many? Is that... Yeah, 6. So Estrella also has a 5 6-inch guns, but doesn't look... It looks like her torpedo armament is a bit older. Alright, so we're currently going broadside to these guys. One thing with torpedoes is you do kind of have to fire in front of enemy ships to score hits. So let's pull back a little bit and rejoin up with Carlo Alberto here. Oh, we had a torpedo bomber strike taking off. So I want to group up with the CA, because that's what we should do. We should keep our forces concentrated. And hopefully the torpedo bomber strike will actually be able to hit. Where's the strike coming from? I'm guessing Syracuse. Alright, see you then, G-Man. Alright. Oh, nope, that's gotta be the torpedo bomber. Nope, that's a recon strike. There's the torpedo bomber strike from Syracuse. Alright, go to 20 knots. It doesn't look like we're catching them. Oh, there they are. Go broadside to them. Wait, enemy aircraft? What? Malta. Okay. So they are trying to attack us here. And they're not wanting to. Oh, okay, so they imagine a minefield going out to here. So they don't want to approach within this range. Which is what they're doing. Actually, if we can run away, can we force the Erin into a mine? She's caught. Actually, she's caught on the minefield. Yeah. Her AI cannot pathfind around that. Shoot her. Shoot her then. Kill that ship. I mean, she's definitely damaged. We do need to be exceptionally careful here and do some actual dodging. But it looks like she has managed to escape around the mines. Cutting behind her, Carlo Alberto's on one side of her, and it looks like that destroyer is going to get away, unfortunately. But it doesn't mean we've chased them away successfully. I'm still surprised that British medium bombers found us before our torpedo bombers could find them. Alright, yep, they're rejoining with the cruiser formation. So I need to join up with Carlo Alberto. Okay. And hope that something happens here. It looks like for the moment we have just kind of pushed them away. Carlo Alberto's kind of going back around. Go to cruise speed, just go north. We have a strike going in on them. And nothing. Carlo Alberto is going into port. Something's shooting at something. Yeah, sure, enter port. I think they're going to retreat to Malta at this point. We scared them off. Yeah, no more action. Unless one of our bomber groups finds them. Yep, I was right. So, minor victory. We just damaged Kennet significantly. Some 5-inch shell hits. Brindisi took the 6-inch hit from Bonaventure. Jed took a 5-inch hit from Brindisi. And then Welland took a 6-inch hit from Carlo Alberto. So we just did some damage to their destroyers and won. They weren't able to do their objective. But it's not many points. No, I do not want. Nice, we have control over Cyprus now. Alright, I'm going to need to halt construction of something here. No, maybe not. We need to get some bombers, though, up in Cyprus. Airbase Limassol. Does it exist? It does. So we're going to add a group of torpedo bombers here. Probably 10. We're going to add a group of 4 flying boats. Add an air unit of, honestly, 12 fighters. And then add a... No medium bomber unit. That's what we're going to have at Limassol. You know what? I'm going to change the number of these guys to 10. 10 fighters. No, 8. 8 fighters. I don't want to spend too much on aircraft. So we got a lot at Rhodes and Lindos, but Limassol is going to be a little more important and should hopefully allow us to better invade Egypt. Actually, you know what? We probably should get medium bombers there. I'm going to change the number of these guys down to 12 and then put the rest into fighters again. So that's going to be expensive, but you know, next turn we are going to get one of our Adelinas done, and then we should have a bunch of ships coming in 2 turns, which should help things, hopefully. Unexpected battleship engagement. Interesting. Yes, attack enemy ships in general. This is a very interesting location for this to happen. It is going to happen... It's nighttime right now, but it's going to be daytime soon. So, looks like up front we have the battle cruisers. You know, next to useless, Vetter Pisani and Lepanto. Down here, we have our battleships consisting of Amerigo Vespucci, Benedetto Brin, and Dante Alighieri. This is our elite battleship division, given that Vespucci and Alighieri are both in it. And Benedetto Brin's pretty good, too. Actually, we look at our navy. Did we build 2 Benedetto Brins, or only 1? Technically, we built 2. We kind of built 2 half-sisters there. Her half-sister, Augusto, is leading Conte di Cavour in Roma. Conte di Cavour is okay. Last survivor of the Leonardo da Vinci class, and then Roma's kind of crap, but no, would be the next best one to have. You should not be a core on a CVL, but you should in fact be a core on Amerigo Vespucci. You guys are a support unit on Amerigo Vespucci. So this... What's good about this setup is that I expect the enemy AI is going to have a very similar setup to this. Ready that strike from Veres. Unfortunately, we do not get Marco Polo. We get La Spezia. Which is annoying. And then you guys will provide fighter cover for this division. No, wait, no. Not land-based cap. Provide cap to our battleships. Please. Yes. So we'll use the fighters from La Spezia and Veres for that purpose, mostly. The battle cruisers I'm probably going to try to turn around. But anyway, yeah, what I was saying was it'll probably give the enemy a very similar force layout to us. They're probably going to get the exact same force layout, actually, with the battleship group back here, battleship group here, and then all of this forward. So I do have to be scared of enemy torpedo bombers and such from their CVLs, which they probably have. However, if they're given an equal number of ships to us in this engagement, it is very possible that we could engage their ships 9-on-3 at a time if we divide, or 9-on-3 times 3. If everything goes well for us, it is possible that we could isolate a group of enemy ships and kill it before moving on to the next isolated group and killing it too. That's going to be the goal. That would be how we take out a large number of British ships here. Yeah, stop and launch float planes. So the moment we can move our ships, I want to turn our battle cruisers back around and get them to our battleships. That being said, Lepanto and Vetter Pisani can carry on their own if they really need to. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We have control. Turn back around. Unknown ship sighted. Oh, fuck, that is interesting. So, hello there, torpedo bombers. Priority target, BB, launch here. Just launch right now. Do it. Full speed, 23 knots, go 21. Swerve over to the side. You guys need to turn this way. Well then. This is interesting. That is a battleship right there. Target the BB division. We have scored a 5-inch hit on the BB. But we reacted very quickly to this. But if they had continued sailing on, that would have been a pincer. Alright. We do need to be careful with these guys, though. That is a battleship of the Montagu class. It is armed with 10 13-inch guns and is not particularly well protected. That is another Indefatigable class battle cruiser. I remember distinctly blowing one of these up in an earlier battle. So it's not that well armored. However, that destroyer has probably gotten a good torpedo solution on our battleship. So we need to turn to the south and duck a little bit out of range here. You guys can come back around, though. because I think you guys are at a pretty safe distance at the moment. We have an additional division up here. These are battle cruisers. These have got to be battle cruisers. We have scored 13-inch shell hits. Who scored those? Lepanto. Oh, Benedito Bryn scored a 15-inch shell hit. Yep. All additional battleships, actually. Syracusa and Livorno, you are going to go to a support role right now. If these ships are going to come down into us, let them. Syracusa is firing a torpedo at the two approaching battleships. Unfortunately, I'm a little worried about these two light cruisers. However, come on. Nope, that's actually a line class battle cruiser. Interesting. So these are battle cruisers. Yeah, that's another lion. These are both lions. We have misidentified it. This is the enemy battle cruiser division. So unfortunately, it looks like we are... Oh, crap. What the... So I was right that they had a lot of forces here. Okay, go 20 knots. Oh, God. Americo Vespucci has 2 heavy hits scored on her, and one of them destroyed the turret. Okay, just start going broadside. Actually, wait, no, these are cruisers. Okay, cool. So, this is currently 4... Yeah, 4 on 9. Which is exactly the way I want it to be. The lions are the ones we need to kill the most. However, these other two are much easier to kill. Just praying to the RNG gods. Yep, come on. It's something. I don't know if your prayer has really been answered, but it's certainly a sign. That is a 12-inch ship from Roma. That's not going to do much. Turn this way. Turn this way. So this will allow us to chase down the lions and get a broadside at these two ships. Unfortunately, it does allow the lions to cross RT at extreme range. Looks like our torpedo bombers have, in fact, arrived. I'm hoping they go for the lions. You guys chase down the lions. Screw it. We are scoring hits on the Estrella. I think, yeah, okay, our torpedo bombers are approaching. Amerigo Vespucci took a hit from the enemy battleship. Come on. Torpedo hit on one of the lions. Nope, nothing. So it's either attack the battleships or go after the lions right now. And I think the lions are more important to kill than either of those warships up here. Garibaldi, go out to the side of it. Actually, you know what? Battleships up north. I'm really wanting to get those torpedo bombers back and to try to slow down a lion. Looks like the lions are kind of headed in the direction of port, though. I'm pretty confident on our battleships being able to handle these two ships up here. There's very little concern. The greater concern is these three being able to handle 2 lions. That being said, though, Lepanto and Vetter Pisani are pretty good. Alright, so you will launch, for now, over here. As soon as you can. You need to swerve again. Fortunately, we really can't get at the lions as long as these Leanders are in the way. Because, if I recall correctly, the Leander is armed with torpedo tubes. So, go on this more northerly course. And try to shoot the Leander up a bunch. Nice. Got him on the run up over here. Oh. British battlecruisers have turned around. Again. That's the indefatigable we are shooting up with 15-inch shells from, looks like, Ottavino, Augusto, and something else hit her too. See if we can get a broadside on her. I'll have to redirect the potential airstrikes to move a little more northward. Looks like Garibaldi. Oh, damn it. We need to close the range. Yes, I would like to adjust the target. Are they pulling away right now? No, they aren't. Aim here. Oh, 17-inch hit on the indefatigable. Good. Good shooting. And if we're in bad shape here, we can just call the battle division in. Because they're really not that far away. Garibaldi has taken a hit and non-penetrating hit. We have scored a hit on the indefatigable. Indefatigable is clearly not in good shape. Oh, come on. Just... There we go. Okay, Vetter Pisani can... Yeah, okay, cool. Vetter Pisani and Lepanto can answer to the enemy battlecruisers, and they have immediately scored a hit on one. Cool. Hopefully the torpedo bombers can come and distract them a bit and allow that fight to actually properly happen. You guys are still shooting at the indefatigable. Vetter Pisani has taken a superstructure pass-through. That is annoying. Oh my god, Amerigo Vespucci only has her forward turret firing. Occurring to me, we might not have reliable triples. But, you know, even if we don't have reliable triples, it doesn't quite make sense why Vetter Pisani and Lepanto are doing so well. Okay, 13-inch hit on the Lion scored. These things don't have great armor, so that's what I'm kind of counting on here. We do need to continue to... I mean, we are decreasing the range. But they're scoring more hits on us than we're scoring on them. Level out. Yep, the Lions have found the range. We just really haven't. Right now, though, we are scoring a lot of hits on these guys up here, which is good. Hopefully our torpedo bombers can actually hit these guys here soon. What's the shape on Garibaldi? Structural damage, largely. Vetter Pisani has a little bit of flotation damage. Lepanto is mostly undamaged. We have scored a 13-inch shell hit on the trailing Lion. Nice! Garibaldi has scored a hit on the leading Lion. Good. Hopefully we can slow it down. And if we slow it down, it should be even less immune. Damn it, that's bad. Multiple hits on Vetter Pisani. She's not holding up very well. Okay. There we go. 13-inch hit from Lepanto on one of the Lions. And 13-inch hit from Vetter Pisani on the leading Lion. I think these things are just a little too fast. Vetter Pisani's on fire. I'm pulling away. Given her structural damage, we need to pull away and get that fire out. The Lion classes are turning in to us. If we make a good play here, this could be great. We need to slow down, but we need to get out of sight range of the Lions first. Okay, currently stops. Go to cruise speed right now. We need to get Vetter Pisani's fire under control. Nice. Torpedo bombers have found the enemy lions. Honestly, you guys are going to go to 10 knots at this point and start pulling back this way. If we detect them again, we're going to speed up. But right now, you just need to get Vetter Pisani's fire under control. Damn it, that's bad. Damn it. Alright. Need to continue chasing up here. Vetter Pisani. I'm going to detach her at this point. Vetter Pisani, detach. You... can go to down to 4 knots. And I'm going to order you kind of back in the direction of Algiers. You guys stay around to escort her. And then you guys continue hunting Montague. Go to cruise speed. It's an unknown ship. Okay, yeah, another one up here. You guys just need to take out these 2 British warships, but it looks like we're not getting a lot of luck. Good. Vetter Pisani's fire reduced by damage control. Cool. On fire 2. Detach her again. And then you need to once again go like 4 knots and head back that way for the moment. I'm gonna want Vetter Pisani to be out of the fight if I can so handle it. Because, yep, fire is being reduced. Good job. Slowing down the ship has really helped. Yes, launch float planes. I'm gonna ready the torpedo bomber strike. Okay, they gotta be heavy load now. Ready strike. Yeah, sure. Come on, keep hitting the indefatigable. Okay, Vetter Pisani is still okay. You sail this way. Damn it, fire spreads. She's moving at only 4 knots. Go down to 0 knots at this point. As long as those battle cruisers are running away from us, she'll make it. Hopefully. 17-inch hits on the indefatigable. But yeah, no, right now Vetter Pisani just needs to repair. Well, needs to get the fires under control because I do not want to lose her. To detonate them. We need something to go our way, and nothing's going our way really well. Yep, Vetter Pisani fire reduced by damage control. Okay. Oh, you guys actually have torpedoes. Okay, cool. Launch up this way. Just launch. We'll try to hit the 2 very damaged ones over here. Yeah, unfortunately, our battle cruisers are out of the engagement right now because of the damage to Vetter Pisani, and I'm probably just going to keep him out of the engagement because I need to sail her back to port. Because at this point, if she gets lit on fire again, she's gone. Pisani fire reduced by damage control. It is fire 1. Her structure is gone. Fire reduced by damage control. It's 0 now. Come on. Extinguish it. Extinguish that fire. You're close. That's a lot of recon taking off. Vetapsani, fire extinguished! We have saved the ship! Alright. Squad max. You know what, cruise speed. Just head back to Algiers. At this point. And then you guys go to Algiers too. And now I will manage the stuff more up here. As we are continuing to score, thankfully, 17-inch hits on this Indefatigable. Unfortunately, it does mean that the Lions are going to escape, but continues to pray to the RNG gods. Yep. I don't know what that was. It was something. Some message. We're getting really close to the Indefatigable, though. Which means we should probably be exceptionally careful about this. Yep, that destroyer's in a bad position. Nope, they are flotilla attacking us. Turn around, turn around. So, okay. I think we've done our dodge. Unfortunately, yeah, we're just not hitting this Indefatigable enough. That might have, that might allow the Montague to get away that turn right there. Especially with the forced retreat from the battle cruisers due to Vetter Pisani's condition. On the other hand, this is good. Come on. Get something. Nothing. Our torpedo bombers are not proving themselves to be very good right now. But I mean, this Indefatigable's crippled. The Montague's slowed too. That's a report over there. We got some other enemy ship group over here. Interesting. Unless that's these guys. Damn it. Well, now we can go broadside to the Indefatigable and just wreck her with everything we got. Come on, sink her. Sink her now. She's slowed. She's on fire. She's still up somehow. She's pretty crippled. Are you dead yet? How are you not dead? Are you dead? Please be dead. There we go. Dead. Alright. Hold your fire for 10 minutes. Yeah, that is a lot of structural damage on her. What happened? She was just... Yeah, a lot of 16-inch shell hits on her. Caused a lot of damage. And I really do not want to get her back into the action. Because of all that. Alright, so... You guys, hold fire again. I do not want you shooting at the very dead Indefatigable. Actually, you target the BB up front. No, you can't. Not yet. Yeah, you don't... Guys, you don't need to do this. You're wasting torpedoes. She doesn't... You don't need all these torpedo hits. She's already sinking. Come on, we need to hit the Montague. And it looks like the Montague has decided to sail itself into this location. So you guys are still on hold fire for 10 minutes. Oh yeah, BB division. Fire at it. You are now permitted to open fire. And now our second battleship division is like shooting the Indefatigable. Oh, okay, we're gonna move 20 knots there. Sink every ship. That would be nice. I mean, as long as I take out the Montague, I'm happy. And I'm also hopeful we got a one of those Leanders too, because it was pretty damaged when we were forced to retreat with the battle cruisers. Hey Montague, yeah, do you kind of regret sailing here now? This probably is not the best position for you. Somebody's sighting an unknown ship. Okay, it's just us identifying a destroyer up here. Look at that, Montague. Where are you gonna go now? Where can you go? You're trapped. The problem with sinking every ship here, though, is, oh, God, what happened to Amerigo Vespucci? She's dropping back for some reason. We took a her funnels got perforated. She can only move 17 knots now. Spinny Dubrin can move 24. Dante Alighieri can move 23. I'm going to order you guys to 23 then. And try to just get Vespucci detached. Although... No, wait, no. Squad max. Go only the 17 knots. We got her trapped. Spanish people that live on the island now get to watch a massacre. Yes. Which island is this again? No, people on this island, they're probably not going to be happy, because there's going to be like a bunch of shells and stuff landing on the land in various spots. Okay, the Montague is trying for a breakout. Now, what I'm doing is an extremely risky maneuver. I might very well get torpedoed due to this. However, currently they're going at me. We are hitting the Montague very heavily. Pull away now. Now is the moment to do the turn. The Montague is crippled at this point. Look at how slow it's moving. And it just doesn't have firepower anymore. However, they have destroyers coming at us now. Alright, swerve back in the other direction. So, bad news is enemy destroyers. Good news is that Montague is really not in good shape anymore. We got a lot of damage in on that battleship. Just make sure these guys do not have a enemy ship around them. Cool. Alright. I'm honestly fine with letting some of their light ships leave. Although some of those guys are really damaged there. Oh, we got destroyers going in. The Montague's on fire. I'm betting that all these ships here are going to be able to escape. I don't want to get too close to them because of our torpedo issue. But... yeah, because they have torpedoes and... No, that's very risky. But the Montague was unable to escape. I mean, it would be nice to sink some more ships. And I might try to stay around and get a few more if I can. But it is going to be extremely risky. Alright, you guys, honestly, priority target any. It's going to be nighttime when you, or dusk when you come back, which is going to be a little annoying, but the carriers are coming in this direction. So, Montague is she dead? She's dead. Confirmed kill on the Montague. Start shooting at the Estrella. Actually take control of these guys. They're in too good of a torpedo position. Oh my god, I thought that was a torpedo message. Alright. Got a 5-inch hit on the Estrella. We'll stay around until it's dusk. When it's dusk, we'll leave. Okay, we're hitting the Celia class right now with lots of fire. Looks like we have some destroyers moving in on them. We're mostly trying to hit the Montague though. Destroyers, do not do this. Pull the hell back. The Montague is very dead at this point. Go back to AI control now. Yes, I would. Attack in there. Destroyers, pull back, pull back. We do not want to be losing ships in this engagement. What do I have a ping for? Let me just get rid of the ping real quickly. Okay, there we go. It's gotten rid of the Discord ping, which I don't like showing up on the bottom of the screen. Alright, so we're still shooting at the Montague, apparently. Yeah, no. At this point, why are you guys in line abreast? You should be in line ahead. That's a weird formation for a battleship group to be in. Actually, you guys should be targeting probably, what's that destroyer group which is closest? The Aaron group right there. Screw it. Yes, I do. That's going to be the battlecruiser division entering port. Yes, I do. You know what? At this point, pull away. Or start kind of pulling down to the south. Yes, I do. Yes, I will detach her. You go back to AI control. You go back to AI control. You go to AI control. Screw it. I don't care about their escape that much. We're not hitting them well enough. Or we're not hitting them accurately enough, and there's too much. Vares, what are you doing here? I do not want my carriers going in to shoot up light cruisers. That is dumb. Alright, what class is dead in the water? Turn the hell around. Yeah, it's going to be dusk here real shortly. And it looks like Vetter Pisani has gone into Algiers at this point. Alright, go to cruise speed. Run to the south. This battle's basically over. I'm just going to try to... I said, run to Algiers. That's the exact order you were given. Listen to it. CVL, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go down this way. Oh, hey, we're rescuing survivors from the battleship Russell. Nice to confirm what that was. Oh, we're hitting the Estrella. Good shooting. Good shooting, guys. So you guys go back to AI control. BC and a BB down, and we are going to get in additional shots here before we are forced to leave. And now it's nighttime. Go to port. For now, go back to AI control, actually. Go to port at cruise speed. That is a victory. Presuming nothing else happens. Oh, DD bomb hit. Cool. Assuming that report's at all accurate. Hopefully that's an additional destroyer sunk or something. Okay, run away. And, yep, scenario length reached. So yes, medium damage to, that's a definite victory in our favor. We sank a destroyer, we sank a battlecruiser, we sank a battleship. We didn't lose any ships. We had one destroyer heavily damaged. Vetter Pisani certainly took a lot of structural damage there, but, you know, good result. So Russell, we hit her with 51 heavy hits, although some of those were probably after she was dead. And she really didn't have much armor. It's kind of surprising how much damage these ships took. See, a 13-inch, 17-inch, yeah, scoring 13-inch critical hit from a 15-inch. So this was kind of in the chase phase, I'm assuming. And this is where we are starting to land a lot. Actually, some of this was the early morning stuff, and then we get the chase. And then here is probably where, yeah, this is where we have her cut off and are now shelling her, you know, full broadside from stuff. And, yeah, her electric power was out, and, yeah, she was just killed. That was a lot of fire into her. Incomparable was sunk, another indefatigable class, like New Zealand was. She actually did fire a torpedo at one of our stuff, so we were giving her 15-inch, 17-inch hits. She was on fire. Then we get to the chase. She's certainly taking some damage here, a lot of 15-inch damage, some 17-inch, yeah, and then she's just sinking. And then we have to make sure she's dead. Alright, Amerigo Vespucci was actually the most damaged ship on our side, apparently. In terms of points. So 13-inch, 14-inch, 13, 14-inch. So that was a 14-inch shell from Incomparable destroyed her forward turret. Not bad. Not bad, Incomparable. Yeah. And that additional 13-inch hit slowed her down, which was annoying. Vetter Pisani took all the 16-inch hits, mostly from Lion. So Lion was shooting at her, and Pisani was shooting back at Illustrious, and then we got the fire under control. Lion took light damage. We scored a total of 3 hits. Looks like all from Lepanto. Didn't do too much. Garibaldi took 6 hits, 16 hits. So they were hitting, you know, secondary battery and superstructure mostly. One of them hit the belt, but didn't get through. Destroyer Boyne was sunk. Oh yeah, this was the one we blew up the magazine of. From Livorno. Illustrious took 5 hits. Looks like 3 13-inch hits from Pisani and 2 from Garibaldi. And they just only did structural damage. Light cruiser Cambrian did escape. She took 12-inch, 13-inch, and or 12-inch, 13-inch, 15-inch hit, but leaks in the structure caused issues. We did blow up a magazine of a destroyer, but not major. But you know that one was able to survive. Syracusa took some damage from stuff and was slowed. This one we scored a 15-inch hit on, but not much. Bonaventure, we did score a few hits on. Which one was the Leander? Oh, that was probably No. One of these cruisers I know. There was one like Leander class cruiser. Yeah, that was the one we had slowed down a lot. But it survived. Foil took multiple 5-inch hits, but got her machinery repaired. Liffey took some hits too. Okay, so this was... We landed a bomb near her. So that was the bomb, one of the bomb hits we reported. Or maybe the only bomb hit we reported. And it was actually a near miss. It was a damaging near miss, I should point out. So it wasn't... You know, that crew can probably eat tonight. But it was still only a near miss rather than an actual hit. They're going to lose some of their rations, but they're not going to lose all of them. Let's just put it that way. Swale. You know, maybe lose like 1 ration or something, I don't know. And then we'll just take a look at the destroyers. The bomber crew is lucky. Bombs are so effective, you know. Only really against destroyers. Well, you know, maybe they'll lose, like, dessert or something. They'll lose dessert, but they're gonna eat well. Or they're gonna eat fine. And that should be the rest of the damage report done. Now, if we actually look at the hit percentage, those two didn't shoot very well. Vespucci and Vespucci shot well. Lion shot well. Vetter Pisani did not, in fact, shoot well, which was probably down to the extreme structural damage on her. Illustrious shot pretty well. I want to see... Garibaldi scored a .90. So, Garibaldi, which wasn't very damaged, only barely managed to shoot better than Vetter Pisani, who took this much structural damage. Yeah. And if we go down, we should be able to see Lepanto down here. We got a 1.95. So it was kind of bad, but could be worse. Yeah, okay. That's that. Aircraft-wise, we did lose more aircraft from operational losses. We actually lost a Zeppelin due to an air-to-air attack. They lost nothing to air-to-air. Did lose a few stuff to operational, but other than that, yeah. I mean, it's a victory. It's a pretty big victory. Delayed due to unfavorable weather. Dante Alighieri is in a mine. That's bad. Turbine has been sunk. So turbine was a turbine class. Okay, we are going to get a bunch of ships this turn, so hopefully that'll help the budget situation, but we do need to really get an invasion of Egypt underway right now. I'll accept. Alright, so this is a cruiser battle. We get Garibaldi and Lepanto. I assume our other one is preparing, and we only get the CVL La Spezia. Can you stop giving me La Spezia, game? I want my other two CVLs. I should not have... You know, I'm going to transition her squadron into a torpedo bomber squadron at this point. Because this is... No, I need to leave it a fighter squadron because of the potential of cap... Or very large potential of cap to do bad stuff to us when we attempt to attack Egypt. Or, not cap, but enemy aircraft could do bad stuff to us. Okay, so we're not seeing anything, and I don't know why. So I'm going to head towards Syracuse at 20 knots. Got a course. Wow, thank you, game. That's an amazing enemy spawn. Are they just going to Malta? Or are they going to try to cut us off at Syracuse? I don't know. Come on, hit something. Good. Good hit, whoever that was. Hopefully it's not a false report. I might try to head more south. Nope, it's going to be nighttime. Go to Syracuse. Full speed Syracuse. At this point. Oh yeah, they got into port. So we... Okay. That's the torpedo hit we scored on a destroyer, and it repaired. But, you know, you guys actually scored a torpedo hit. Aircraft losses were more to us than to them, but that's a draw. Awesome. Improved 11-inch guns. New fighter prototypes are done. Amazing. Let's see. So, there's everything but the grains. No, they're getting food. No, they are getting food. No one else. Those guys get food. I mean, it was still a torpedo hit. It's not their fault that the damage control in the destroyer repaired it. You know, it did significant damage to that destroyer. It just wasn't enough to kill it, but, you know, at this point in time, given British damage control, I'd be maybe 50-50 on that whole situation. So AC-104, or which one? So all the firepower is 3, this one's most maneuverable. Range is favored to this one, but our other fighters have better range. Speed's better, though. Genoa hit a mine. France has lost a raider. We have a bunch of new trade protection ships here, as well as a new CVL. Air groups. Hello there, Regina Passes. How many aircraft? You know, if we open the design for rebuild. No. Actually, no. Yeah, open the design for rebuild. She has a spotting value of 19, so... Okay. Manage air group. We are going to add 19 torpedo bombers to you. Actually, part of me wants to do 20. I'll do 20 torpedo bombers, and then a squadron of 14 fighters. Okay. La Spezia, you You're going to remain on fighter duty for the moment, because I'm really anticipating that invasion of Egypt. Okay, so in terms of ship's damage, we are 1 turn away from getting Better Pisani back, 2 from getting Alighieri, 2 from Regina Elena, 3 from Genoa. And we have all these new guys in service, and we're going to get 2 destroyers here pretty soon. Fleet battle near Algeria, I'll accept. Fleet battle near there, I'll accept. Fleet battle near there, I'll accept. Decline. Torpedo protection 3. Venezia hits a mine and is damaged. We are striking a lot of mines now. We're going to get a destroyer next month. Come on. Accept. We need an invasion on Egypt here. Okay, that means nothing. I will need to scrounge up money from somewhere. Alright, so we got Amerigo Vespucci and Ottavino Augusto. We have our carriers! Oh, look at that! Look at that! 3 CVLs, and it's the 3 good CVLs. Wait, no, it's La Spezia. Never mind. That's not a good CVL. But we got, we actually got proper 3 carriers here. We have 2 divisions stacked on each other. This division is those battleships, and this division is 2 more battleships. Oh, that's fun. Carlo Alberto is here as well, and leading up here is our battlecruiser division. This is a potential battle which we could majorly win, especially now with Regina Passes up and running. I'm going to ready the 2 torpedo bomber squadrons. Yeah, the weather keeps on delaying the invasion. Well, it is an 8-point invasion, so it's going to be difficult. You guys, form up as a corps on Amerigo Vespucci. You guys, form up as a corps on Benedetto Brin. You guys should both be line ahead. Are you guys both line ahead? Yes, you are. Carlo Alberto, you are a screen for Regina Passes. I will accept that. And then hopefully we can get a proper battleship line going here. Yes, stop and launch float planes. Honestly, part of me wants to try to build a sister to Regina Passes if I can. Unknown ship sighted. Where? Interesting, interesting. Alright. Actually, this is looking very similar to that previous battle which happened. This could be the battle cruisers, and then the battleships could come up from this side. So I'm going to need you guys to start making your way down south to Syracuse at about 20 knots. But if these are the battle cruisers, though, it's probably actually... Nope. No. That's whatever that is, that's an important division. Hopefully when the torpedo bombers get ready, we can strike them. Yep, that's the enemy battlecruiser division. No, maybe it's a battleship division. I can't tell. I think it's a battlecruiser division. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a battleship division down here, but they've taken a lot of heavy battleship losses. You guys go 18 knots. Syracuse is getting shot up a lot. Yeah, you guys are a screen for the battle cruiser division. Okay, so what are these guys doing? They're turning away from us currently. Syracuse is limiting or flooding. We have... That's a corvette up there. I think that's their battleship division. It looks like... No, it might be battlecruiser division. There's some thought about trying to use our battlecruisers to bait them into our battleships. And then I'm going to order our battleships on this course. Wait, there's 2 ships on top of each other. I'm just watching this. Yeah, it is much better to watch this live on Twitch than on YouTube. Okay, do we have our strikes ready? Yes, we do. I don't think we can coordinate strike between 2 separate ships. So let's launch here. Alright. You go to full speed. That is a line class up in front. 2 line classes up in front. This is definitely the battle cruiser division, but I think that's the more important one to hit. How fast is your squad max? It is 23. We're going to keep you at 18 for now. And then you will turn at 21 knots. So what we're going to try to do is we are going to try to use the battle cruiser division to bait the enemy ships into our battle line. And our battle line will wind up forming up this way. But right now we have their T crossed. Go full speed. Go into them slightly. Syracuse is still taking more damage. We need to get her out of here. We are opening up fire on them. Pull back. Form. Perfect. Look at this maneuver. Look at what we have done now. 21 knots. 21 knots on the battleships. Go up to full speed. Go more broadside. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, Italia's actually in this battle. Good old Italia. We have baited them directly into the broadside of our entire battleship line. Oh, that's perfect. This is like Jutland level tactics right here. 9174 equals Grand Admiral Thrawn. And we are scoring hits. Looks like one of the two has either slowed down or is dropping back based on the movements I was seeing with them. I'm not entirely certain. I'm not going to fully commit to that opinion, but I think that's the case. Oh, we have French battleships here. So this is actually a battleship division, possibly. Unless this is misidentified. It is not misidentified. How fast is Solferino? 23 knots. They might be pairing her with the... No, they wouldn't be pairing her with the battleship division. No way. Yeah, they have become so hyper-focused on our battle cruisers that they have just sailed straight into a trap. And their lions are certainly getting hit a whole bunch for it. Unfortunately, I'm very concerned here because of their destroyers. And I know that their torpedo range is definitely larger than mine. So the two lions are definitely damaged. But you guys are going to have to start shooting at those battleships sooner or later. You guys go this way. We have airstrikes incoming. Amazing. Come on. No, that's Cap. Never mind. Where are airstrikes? Where are torpedo bombers? There's a 10 torpedo bomber airstrike coming in. That's Cap still. Alright, we are scoring more hits. Come on. I know we launched. Where are they? Where are our flights? Are they still launching? They might still be launching. You guys cut down to the south. Make sure that they don't hit our carriers. You guys cut over this way, actually. Come on, detonate. I don't know which one you're saying come on, detonate about. I'm hoping you're saying that about the enemy. So how's everyone's day? Fine. Fine so far. Oh, come on. We got torpedo bombers in. Where are our additional torpedo bombers? The one I launched from the CVLs. It would be nice if those guys did something. Nice. Come on, hit the lions. So, okay, so these guys are shooting at their battleships. We're shooting at their battleships over here, too. Ah, damn it. I don't know if Vespucci's just, like, incredibly unlucky or actually kind of a bad ship design. That's good, however. I mean, it's not detonate, but, I don't know if she's dead, per se. But she's certainly crippled. Yes, torpedo bombers. Amazing. Alright, I need you guys to stay at 21 knots. Nice, a third hit. Third hit on the Solferino. She is dead. We got one. We got one, boys. Oh, that's good. Got a second group of torpedo bomber. No, that's the first group, but we have an 8 torpedo bomber group coming in. And hopefully we'll have the group from our remaining CVL coming in here soon. Nice. Nice hit. Okay, I don't need one on the Solferino, but one on the Indomitable's good too. That's gotta also be a cripple. Okay, so you guys for now, shoot at, I guess, the Indomitable division. Actually, we can shoot at... shoot at the lead one, you shoot at the trailing one. For now. Nice, we are scoring gun hits on that one. So this one is slowed. Whatever that torpedo it did a lot of damage. So one's damaged, one sunk, one is still in relatively good shape. And we have more torpedo bombers incoming. We should also be a little careful because there is a destroyer right here. But we do need to hunt down those 2 lions as well. What are you guys doing? You are a core on Amerigo Vespucci. Act like it. Or I can just take manual control over you, and I'm probably just going to take manual control over you as well. Because I don't think you guys are acting quite as I want you to. Nice, we got our group of 19 torpedo bombers approaching, it looks like, part of the head of the line. Anything? No, 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 stop it, no. No, 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 you guys are not getting to eat. You guys are... That whole torpedo bomber squadron is getting executed. That whole torpedo bomber squadron is getting executed. Oh god, they got enemy aircraft approaching us. Hopefully we have cap up, which can help. No, that's just flat out execution right there. They have dive bombers. They have dive bombers. Wow. Interesting. They have, that means they have carriers out here. So we are hitting the Indomitable. Again. No food or life. Firing squad whose magazines are loaded with a pen regate. Yep. Okay. You guys can only go 14 knots now. So we really need to target these guys down here so badly. Is that a... We do have a torpedo bomber strike over here still, though. Come on. Come on, target the right ship. This one is slowed down majorly. This is the one we torpedoed, I'm pretty certain. But I'm pretty certain we just scored some sort of machinery hit on this one. Come on, something. Nope. Looks like that failed. None of them got shot down, thankfully. None of our torpedo bombers are back yet for additional strikes. So these are the Lions up here. This Indomitable has slowed down completely. This one is crippled. We need to run down those Lions. Alright, torpedo bombers, you have a second chance. I'm going to launch you over here. And you are going to need to hit that, if you can hit those Lion classes, you're good. That's what you need to do. Guys, Garibaldi is taking hits. They aren't doing anything good. Come on. We need to sink these 2 warships here. You hit, you get to live. At this point, yeah, that's basically it. You hit one of the 2 Lions, or a non-dead. Oh, fucking... Oh, that's bad. That's bad. So that's one of those non-deadly flash fires. But Garibaldi is now missing her 2 forward turrets. Because of course she is. That's Garibaldi for you. Good news is she's soaking up fire so that Lepanto and Vetter Pisani can do their thing. You know, it's not like they're going to be able to re-flash fire those turrets. So that's technically a flash fire, but it's not a flash fire which sinks the ship. Like, that's what happened to Seydlitz in, what was it, Dogger Bank, I think? So right now our battle cruisers are mostly absorbing the fire. They probably shouldn't be. I should probably be trying to get these guys in a little closer. You guys go... You guys can only go 14 knots because of the damage to her. But these two are really slowed. I will adjust. So these are destroyers. They're continuing to move. I will adjust it there. So you guys are going to start moving this way. You guys are going to start moving this way. You guys are going to chase. Why are you in line abreast? You should be in line ahead. I don't know why my battleships are going into line abreast formation, but they are. But both these neither of these Indomptables are in good shape, though. Garibaldi doesn't get chunked. She's becoming a museum ship on how she is the unluckiest ship ever built. Not unluckiest, just horrendous crew. But yeah, that was kind of unlucky. I mean, admittedly though, she isn't as unlucky as those British ships at whatever that one battle was, the one we ended last game on. She's not that degree of unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, you can stop to recover float plane. This situation is very under control currently. Can you guys please go to the line ahead, like you are ordered to? Yes, I do. Okay. So now we are starting to catch the enemy down here. Yes, I do. The carrier burned down 3 feet from port. Yeah, that was horrendously unlucky. Oh, we got a torpedo bomber strike in here now. Is it going for these guys or is it going for the Lions? That's the important thing. I'd rather have it go for the Lions. However, it would be nice, since neither of these guys are dead yet, to just hit them with the torpedo bomber strike here. So we got one Indomptable here and one down here. And Amerigo Vespucci is being shot up. Get your full broadside in on her. These guys are still chasing. Damn it. We lost sight of this division. Because Amerigo Vespucci can't move at any sort of speed right now. Would be nice to just relay orders over the Indomitable over to this division. And, yeah, to these guys. Unfortunately, the problem with the Indomitables is that their belt is incredibly strong. You know, they have a 14-inch belt, which is, I think, stronger than any ship in our Navy. So these are tough ships to put down. Their guns aren't very good, but they are, you know, they're soaking up a lot of firepower, as you can tell. Is this guy dead yet? No, this guy's not dead yet. Look at how much firepower we have poured into these things. And how they're still not dead. Neither of them are currently dead. Oh, we do have our second torpedo bomber strike ready. You need to just launch over there. Yep, we have a report over here. We have 11 planes attacking. That's our 18 torpedo bomber strike. Yeah, okay, so we're about to double strike the Lions. Now, careful of the Indomptable's torpedoes. Nice, we got a hit on something. Good shot. Good shot. That will definitely have slowed something down. What happened over here? Greatsfeld. Roma is Greatsfeld. Oh, it might be a conning tower hit. Okay, now we have passed the Indomitable. Is she dead? Is the ship dead yet? How is it not dead? It has no turrets! We have okay, technically it has one turret they can unjam. That was a different torpedo bomber squadron which attacked, though. There we go. Now we have our group from the carriers attacking. Is this Indomitable dead for once? Okay, let's try that again. Are you dead? How are you not dead? Okay, our new group of torpedo bombers is attacking. And they have scored a hit. I would like to adjust your location, probably to about here. And I think that's... Nope, we get another hit. Yeah, Regina passes torpedo bombers. You guys get to live now. Good job. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you aren't getting food, but yeah, you guys get to live. Yeah, this ship's dead. This ship's, like, yeah, it's dead. Target the other Indomitable, please. Yeah, you guys need to target that Indomitable. Okay, okay. We have contact over here. Roma has taken a fore-aft hull penetrating hit. Not too major of damage. Are you guys... You're line abreast. You should be line ahead. I don't know why you're not. Why are all my battleship divisions going to line abreast? I don't know. Indomitable class. Okay. So we are currently chasing their battle cruisers away, and for whatever reason, this division is just decided it's gonna just keep going south. Okay, these guys have them broadside, but this is both of the Romas, so they're not very well armed versus an Indomitable. But we have these guys shooting at them too. And now you have caught up to the Lions. So it looks like that's one Lion, that's a second Lion. That's my guess. Oh no, that's a Leander. So it looks like we torpedoed a Leander, maybe? Because that is one slow-ass Leander, but the Lion does look kind of slow too. We need to make sure that this engagement is going our way. Inside it opens fire at Garibaldi. Okay. Damn it. Which... I don't know specifically where. You guys need to swerve a little bit. Oh, they're dive bombing up there. That's probably dive bombers from Malta. That's my guess. Alright, so this Indomitable is now surrounded by our battle line. But we really need to hit this Tiger. Or these Lions, I should say. And yet... Oh, hold on. Pull around. Pull around. That Etwick's getting a little too close. There we go. We are scoring hits on it. I do need to keep management over this situation here, too. If they torpedoed the Leander instead of the Lion, they lost all food. No! If we can sink the Leander, that's still good. Alright, pull around. The Etwick has returned down south. Looks like we have not managed any hits on the Lion, though, with our gun batteries. We have an additional airstrike going out. It would be really nice to get the carriers down here. Or down closer. Is the second Indomitable dead? It is. Thank fucking goodness. Okay, go back to AI control. You guys start going this way. At your, 14 knots. You know what? Part of me wants to go down to 8 knots here. No. You know what? Honestly, head back to Syracuse. I don't want to risk additional damage to the battleships. Okay, so we are going to run down that Leander. It's more a question of, can we hit whatever ships we damaged up here or not? We do have that additional torpedo bomber strike coming in. So yeah. Yes to all. Yes to all. Rescue survivors. So good news is, that is 3 enemy battleships down. Oh good, we scored some 6-inch hits on the Leander. She's not in good shape now. So, we need to hit the Leander, and then punch through. And see if we can hit a Lion. Because this Leander is currently preventing us from getting any closer. We have scored multiple hits on the Leander, but she's not going down. And then they have another ship over here or something. Okay, please sink the Leander. Do we have those torpedo bombers back? Yes, we do. They cannot... damn it, it's going to be nighttime. I think that, once again, the British battlecruisers have managed to get away. Or have they? Turn south. Leander's dead. Yep, they've gotten away. Alright, pull back. It's over. It's going to be nighttime too soon. No point in pursuing. Go back to Syracuse. Guys, you can just go past it. It's dead. Yeah, see? It's dead. I'm hoping that they rescue some survivors or something. Nice. Nice job, Antonio Casino. Nope, it's gonna be nighttime. Alright, yep. So, unfortunately, we were unable to bag a British battlecruiser again. But, the French have now taken very heavy battleship losses. So the French Navy isn't as much of a factor right now. However, the British Navy still very much is. Lost. They torpedoed the Leander instead of the Lion, then lost all. We're gonna need to work on Regina Passis's torpedo bomber squadrons a bit more, I will say. That performance was little unsatisfactory, to say the least. I think they managed maybe 1 to 2 torpedo hits on a Lion, and that was it. I think the other ones just were a lot better in terms of what they did. Alright. Play out the rest of the turn. I'm hoping that, like, the Lion steams at high speed and sinks or something, but that's probably not going to happen. Unfortunately, Garibaldi had that double turret, the 2 forward turret destruction, which is not good. It does kind of mean that our armor's not super relevant against the enemy, which is really not a good thing. Alright, scenario length reached. Yeah, okay, they got 1 battlecruiser out, heavily damaged, 1 medium damage. Lost the CL, lost 3 battleships, and lost 2 subs. Okay. So, Solferino. So, what happened? So, 2 15-inch hits, and then 2 torpedo hits, and at that point she was sinking. Then she takes the additional torpedoes from Airbase Syracuse, and then Regina Passis's squadrons are just like, hey, die. Yeah, that was stupid. That was really stupid of them. The battleship Bouvet of the Indomitable class. 92 heavy hits! This thing took 92 heavy hits! Oh my god, how much of that was like after it was sinking? Some of it was, some of it was. Not much of it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. But it's not technically 21, or 21, because I counted near misses. So, 20... So it looks like she took 72 heavy hits to bring down. Holy crap! This thing absorbed a punishment. Some of those were, a lot of those were 15-inch shells. Yep. I mean, you're looking at all the fire this thing's taking. I know at one point something slowed it down. Yeah, ship sinking. So that was the one which was on fire when we sank it. The second one took 54 heavy hits, but it also took a torpedo from Airbase Syracuse, which did certainly help. And then it was taking multiple 13-inch and 15-inch hits. So this one went down a little more easily. And I'm just going to slowly scroll through. And there we go, ship sinking. And then takes a little bit after the fact. Lion, heavy damage. So we managed 3 14-inch hits on her, and then that was one from Airbase Syracuse. That was a torpedo which damaged her. Illustrious, the other Lion, and she also got torpedoed. They could only move at 20 knots, so we could have continued to chase them down. The problem was enemy ships were they were using their light forces to screen them pretty well, so we really just couldn't get in there, and Garibaldi couldn't, get her guns facing forward. So our forward firepower was effectively knocked out. So although we could chase these two, sinking them was an entirely different matter. So she took one from Regina Passes. That's good, along with a number of hits during that initial phase. Garibaldi took 6 heavy hits. So first one was 15-inch from Solferino. Which one? Okay, that was from Bouvet, which got the double turret shot. So those were 14-inch quality -1s. So Garibaldi had better guns. Champion took took a torpedo hit from Regina Passes, took multiple additional hits, then took the additional hit from Civil Varese. Wow. Oh yeah, that was the Varese hit at the end from the remaining 8. And then some lightly damaged ships, which I'm just going to quickly scroll through so that we have all their logs recorded. Because I like having the logs recorded just in case I want to do something with this later on. Like I'm, planning on doing something with the whole, that one whole war in the Canada series, which was amazing. Like, to the point where I've got 2 of the ships built and from the depths and also have St. Lawrence partially done. So that submarine got mined. Syracuse took some 16-inch hits, but nothing too major. Roma took a couple heavy hits, 14-inch hits, didn't do much. I mean, Roma is pretty decently protected. Where we got a 6-inch hit on. Kurokwa, we did some damage too. E-24 was the one where our destroyer sank it. Cool. Talia took a 14-inch hit. She's really old at this point. And then that destroyer took a single hit. And then there's the rest of it. How good was, let's check. Garibaldi's shooting was actually 3.64. Not bad. Garibaldi, you did a good job. I never thought I'd say that. And then these guys for Vespucci did better, but yeah, she was doing better than some of our battleships. We'd look at our other battle cruisers. I mean, Conti Cavoir didn't do well. Where is Vetter Pisani? Did 1.86. So Vetter Pisani's not doing as hot. Oh, crew quality dropped, I think. She's at crew quality 1 for a while there. Now she's at 0, probably after that long repair. Lepanto got a 2.28. So yeah, Garibaldi shot better than our battle cruisers. Is hell frozen over or something? Either way, that's 2 victory points. 11 torpedo hits. Continue operations. Damn it. We get Eritrea back. Well, that's the war over. We were unable to take Egypt. Unfortunately, we lost a bunch of money doing that. We do have to put stuff in the Indian Ocean again because we got Eritrea back. But we did manage to, at the very least, get Cyprus out of it. I was hoping to get Egypt. I was hoping to get control of the Suez. But unfortunately, that is just not to happen. Hello, Hoffman. I'm probably going to be ending here, but let me do a little bit of management stuff. Doctrine, stop training. That's going to give us money back. Research should be back up to 12%. We need to move something into the Med. What is medium range? We could move our carrier. We could move one of the Carlo Albertos into the Med. Or not the Med, into the Indian Ocean. Because we do not have a cruiser to move there anymore. I will move Nino Bixio into that area. Well, no, not open design. I'm gonna open her for a rebuild. So she's bulged. Part of me wants to convert her back into a CL, honestly. Because she's not a good carrier. Let's be real. But no, I'd have to redraw all the stuff again. So I'm just going to move her down to the Indian Ocean for now, and then we are going to build a dedicated CL. How many battleships do we have at the moment? We have 8, so I can get away with scrapping Italia, which I think I need to do. She is very outdated at this point. In terms of destroyers, I want to probably mothball all the 600-tonners and reserve all of these guys. Wow, 12 destroyers there. Okay, so in terms of battleships, I think the rest of the fleet is just going to be reserved for now, as well as you guys, as well as all of you guys. The Salernos are obsolete, but I gotta keep them in service. You guys gotta be reserved. Air groups, honestly. You know what? All air groups to reserve. At this point, I don't want any aircraft here. So we're going to build a dedicated colonial cruiser at this point, and once that's done, we're probably going to just scrap Marsala. Maybe 2 dedicated colonial cruisers. Okay, is that everything in reserve? No, it's not. Move all to reserve, move all to reserve. Cool. Reserve. Disband all of you. And that's gonna get us a lot of money again. Okay. So we did manage to grab Cyprus, and we did beat up Britain pretty badly for not a lot in return. We only lost Leonardo da Vinci that war. So we did also get a bunch of money back, which is good. So I'll just put you on foreign station so that we have that requirement satisfied. We do need to resume construction on Marsala now. We will finally complete. And now we need to design a new cruiser. So new CL. Is this valid? Yes, it is. But we need to go to medium range. Normal accommodations. Normal speed. And honestly, we just need something for the colony. We're gonna do a long-range ship, actually, thinking about it now. Long-range oil-firing vessel. I'll keep the armament as is. So she's not particularly a great ship, but she'll do. Alright, cool. This is very much a ship we need. I think that'll be good. 28 knots. Okay, yeah, we'll get that budget back here next turn. You know what, I'll go one more turn just so that everything's kind of ready. And I don't know who we're going to go to war with next. Probably try to go to war with France, especially given how much we beat them. That war. 2 destroyers are commissioned. Cool. Reserve, reserve, reserve. And actually, I'm going to move probably the Romas into the mothball fleet. Not France. Well, we still need to grab Tunisia from them, and I would have really liked to have grabbed more British colonies, but we just couldn't. Maybe if we had attacked Malta, we would have been able to get it. But yeah, getting Eritrea back is fine. 2. And if we go to war with France, maybe we can go to like the Indian Ocean or something. Anyway, we did get money back. So I want to design one more thing, and that is... Actually, I want to check our research. If we look at... Yeah, we can only get CVL conversions. So we're gonna need to design an AV. You know what? Here. CVL. Oh, wait, hold on. What if we order a ship from Britain? We can order a carrier from Britain. Interesting. So we do have to get away with 6-inch guns initially on the carrier, I believe. Is this correct? So we don't want no armor. No arm. Well, it's going to need 2 inches of belt, maybe 1 inch of deck armor. Or actually, we could probably get away with 0 inches of deck armor. Really Zuda for a long time, but I have a question. Where did you learn to play the game? Part of it was I just kind of learned to play it. The more, you know, I actually did play it. Okay, so they can do 4-inch guns dual purpose with directors. Can they do them in doubles? They can. So we do want a large amount of secondary guns. We want full torpedo protection on this warship. We'll go 2 inches on the turrets. We will go 28 knots. Short range, oil firing, and then magazine box. Part of me wants to go a little faster, part of me doesn't. So we can get 62 aircraft on her. And we might be able to improve that in the future. I'll reduce the number of secondaries down. You know what? No, I'll leave them up higher. 43 heavy anti-aircraft is good. Although, we didn't get the AA sorted, so I will go down to 61. No, I'll be at 62 planes, and if we need to reduce something in the future, we can just remove some aircraft from her. I think I want light anti-aircraft guns here. So the question is, do I just want to go with this visual design a carrier, or do I want to craft my own one? Because it's a fine visual design for a carrier, honestly. I might just leave it, to be frank. Yeah, let's get a carrier. And that will take a little bit to design. I want to get a new destroyer class design, too. Oh, interesting. Not very well protected. Okay, build us Rimini. Left-hand side tower. Yeah, I'm sticking with those for now. Okay, so those are cheap destroyers. These are the modern ones. I need to see... Actually, if we're going to war with France next, how many subs did they build? A lot. They're building a lot. So I do want something like the turbines with increased depth charge storage, with a modernized version of them. Normal. We'll go coal firing still. Dual purpose main guns, maybe. And then do that. So these are going to be anti-submarine destroyers. Oh, we've not researched that. Okay. So those are going to be anti-submarine warfare destroyers, and then if we look at our destroyer size, it is currently this large. Can we do double? Like, I kind of want to do double guns on our newer destroyers, but it might not be a smart idea. We're going to go short range on these new destroyers. I know I said it was going to end, but it looks like I'm building a few more ships first. Just so that we can get a little bit of ship construction done. Can we get a B turret? No, we can't. So I'm gonna... Part of me wants to delete a torpedo tube. Should we build this in Britain? What can we get out of them? They can... That's why our destroyers were getting beaten so much, because they have improved directors for their destroyers. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's build these in Britain. Can they get a B turret on their destroyers? Yes, they can. Actually, can they get dual-purpose guns? They have not. They cannot. Okay. We'll give her a couple anti-aircraft directors. Actually, Britain has quad tubes, correct? And we could probably move this from B to X in a double. Oh, double mounts for DD not researched. Damn it. Damn it, Britain. You let me down. So what we're going to do is we're going to do F and K in a single. And then get a cross-deck fire going. Hey, Sampa, is there a mod to add the Ottomans into the game? I know there was one for Rule of Waves 1. I don't know if there's one like that for Rule of Waves 2. Should add K-guns to the ship. Ship is overgunned. Insufficient anti-aircraft space because of the additional ASW charges. I think it's a good idea to have that. And with the cross-deck fire, we are going to have to do a bit of a different shape to this destroyer. Like so. And then structure 4 is going to have to be different too. But, you know, this should provide us with an actual good destroyer here. R delete, move it. You know what? P delete as well. Because I guess I'm imagining this gun here, so we probably want one on Q and one on like W or something. And honestly, could go another knot, or we could just decrease the tonnage. Maybe 1400 rather than 1500. Maybe even 1300. Can they get... They can't get more tubes in a mount. Just a new name. I think that's fine. Although, we should go medium range. Screw it. And then if we go up to this much displacement, what we could do is we can upgrade these in the future with better armament. Which I think is a good idea. I'm going to place an additional funnel down there. We started a US game this time with more corvettes. Cool. Alright. So we will start building those destroyers as well. And let's make sure that we just order some of both destroyer classes here. So we should probably be building a flotilla of 4. And a flotilla of 4 of each of them right now. And then we'll start to build Aquila here relatively soon, so that we can have a proper carrier. And we got Rimini building and Marsala building, and you know what? We will go until we get Aquila going. Airship bomb armament, cool. We got better 12-inch guns, like they matter. Superimposed gun mounts on DD we have now. Aquila, build Aquila. Cool. And now, we just gotta hope that we don't piss off Britain until Aquila is built. Because that will give us a actual aircraft, or actual proper aircraft carrier. And it's probably also going to be smart to rebuild all these destroyers at some point in time, but oh well. And these destroyers will be a more permanent solution to the coastal patrol stuff. Although they are kind of expensive to build, so I might try to build a successive class with only like a single tube and maybe get rid of that. Build a successive class like this. Yeah, this is probably what I'll succeed them with. Actually, how slow can I go? Because we go 20 knots. then that would be a really, really cheap ship here. This would be absurdly cheap, and we'd just be able to put them on coastal patrol. Anyway, that is probably for next time. We have our first carrier laid down. We have a cruiser building, which will serve on Foreign Station. And we are also finally finishing up Marsala for Mediterranean service. Venezia should probably be mothballed, thinking about it now. Anyway, that is that war fought. We did grab a British colony, but we haven't achieved the Mediterranean, or the true Mediterranean domination I would like to have achieved. I forgot to do one thing. Sorry about that. We need to start reserving all of our air bases. You know what? I'm gonna do this offline. In Commissar Roach's Italy campaign, he gotten K-guns and like a lot of subs in a single turn. Yep, that's always fun. Well, anyways, yep, that has been this stream. We fought the war with Britain. We ended the war with Britain. We won. We did wind up winning. We sank a lot of battleships. It wasn't the great win I was hoping for. I was hoping to grab Egypt out of it, but we weren't able to get Egypt. We were only able to get Cyprus, so we might have to do a second war with Britain sometime down the line, where they are going to be tougher, but hopefully we can make some good decisions and be tougher ourselves, and given the amount of bases in the Mediterranean, actually use that to our advantage, as well as getting some aircraft carriers to provide us with fighter protection. Yep, this has been No117. Before I leave, if you are watching this on Twitch, links to my Discord, YouTube, and Twitter right on below. You can get links to live streams and go live on Discord, and Twitter exists. They also go up on YouTube after the fact. If you're watching it on YouTube, then the YouTube link would be replaced with a Twitch link, which is where I live stream all these originally. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!